Good morning, you guys. It is about 6 a.m. on Tuesday, and I am going to be showing you a productive day in the life. I'm making a coffee and I'm getting my morning routine going. I wake up around 5 a.m. every day just so that I have time to like meditate, journal, make coffee, kind of chill before my day starts. And I'm actually going to the gym. It's getting light outside right now, so I'm just kind of waiting for it to fully get light, and then I'm going to the gym for a little bit. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, subscribe down below. I've been starting to post like workouts and meditations from my Cacti app, just so that you guys can get like a little taste of what we do there. And then I also am posting vlogs, and I just moved to New York, so a lot of New York content is coming up. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. I hope you will join the fam, but for now, I'm gonna drink my coffee, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, so I've been saving my meditation to do on my walk because I thought it was a walking meditation today. It's Tuesday, but it was this 16-minute visualize your future success meditation, which isn't a walking meditation, but I did it on my walk anyway, and it was actually really nice. So I might record a similar one that is a walking meditation because it was like very powerful. So anyway, that's what I did this morning, brought to you by Cacti. So anyway, I am home from the gym and going to make breakfast. Most days I eat the same breakfast, which is oats. It just works for me. I know some people don't like to have something so heavy in the morning, but post-workout, the carbs are good. I put protein powder, Orgain vanilla protein powder in it. Looks like this. Pro tip, buy it on Amazon. It's so much cheaper than anywhere else to buy it on Amazon. And it's the best protein, plant-based, tastes super good. So I mix that in. I'm gonna do some cashew butter. I might add some, I might add some ground flax because I've been kind of into that lately, but I can't quite figure it out because I find that it like really thickens the oatmeal into almost like a jello-y consistency, which I don't like. So I'm trying to find the right like ratio to make it taste the way I want without giving it that consistency. If you have any tips on how to add flax to your oatmeal, let me know. And then sometimes I'll put fresh fruit in, but I only have bananas and I'm gonna make a smoothie later, so with bananas. So I'm gonna use just frozen berries, which I just cook in the oats, and I cook my oats in water because I find that they get creamy enough with the protein and stuff, and I just would rather not add the extra creaminess and like calories. Not that I count calories, but it just seems like a waste when I can just use water and then put the milk in my coffee or something like that. Oh, speaking of which, I need another coffee. All right, so makeup is done. I'm sipping on coffee. About to do my little like time match to time batch strategy, which in the Cacti app we have a tutorial on how it's done, but basically the gist is I write down a list of everything I have to do, and then I plug it into the hours of the day so I can make the most of my time. So I'm about to get going on that. I'm just gonna do it on paper today. A lot of times I do it in my Google Cal, but I'm just feeling paper lately. In case you don't know, Cacti is my wellness and productivity app. I showed you the like daily meditation that I did from it earlier. But yeah, there's workouts, meditations, and productivity workshops. So what I do in a day-to-day is get the word out about the app. That's the main thing, is I want to grow our community, be as amazing as possible, and build that up. But I also spend a lot of time, I'm the sole person that creates all the content. So a lot of what I'm doing is like content planning, promotion for content, creating graphics for content, yeah, filming and all of that. So it's a grind right now because it's just me, my virtual assistant Heather, and then my mom helps out and Mike helps out. We're kind of all hands on deck. So yeah, it's been really fun. We launched the app a couple of weeks ago, February 22nd, 222 baby. And yeah, we've been growing. So it's been a good time, and I'm excited to work on it every single day. Okay, so I'm diving into filming a productivity workshop that I've kind of procrastinated that needs to go up in the collective today. So I'm gonna film that really quick. It should just be like, probably like a 5 to 10 minute video. Then I'll need to edit it, which should be pretty simple usually with these. Actually, I'll show you. When I record videos like this, I have it all scripted out, but mostly just like an outline so I know what I need to chat about. I will keep this on my lap and literally look down, know what I need to talk about, say that part to the video, take a break, look down, say the next part, and then I just edit it all together so it looks cohesive. It allows me to like organically speak and not be too scripted. So I'm not like memorizing something exactly, but I still get all of the points across in this outline. I will touch base after. Filming, posted to my Instagram story. I like to post when I'm filming just to kind of keep people in the loop, knowing that there's videos coming, give a little behind the scenes look. Now I'm going to reevaluate my to-do list for the day. Now that I've finished that, I do need to get this edited and sent over to my virtual assistant to help me upload and get it all scheduled out for the day. Then I also am gonna do a bunch of computer work. I think it is 10:40 right now. I think around noon I'm gonna take a little walk because it's beautiful out the past couple of days in New York, and that helps me reset midday. Pro tip, even if you're somewhere cold, honestly, I just moved from LA to New York, so I understand the shock of it being winter and cold. However, even if it's like snowing, if you're appropriately dressed, it's so enjoyable to get a little bit of fresh air, especially with masks these days. It's like you have a built-in face cover when it's freezing cold. It makes a full difference in my mood to just go outside. So I highly recommend that, even if it's just for a couple minutes. I know when it's cold, it's harder to self-motivate, but people love walks for a reason. It really makes a difference. I made lunch. Well, actually, I just got my leftovers out, but yesterday I made this little Greek salad, and let me give you the close-up you deserve. So I made like a double batch of this Greek salad. It's just chopped Persian cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, red onion, Kalamata olives, and then vegan feta. And actually, I'll grab the feta that I use. So it's this Viole feta. It's a vegan feta and it tastes really good. It actually tastes so much like feta. It just doesn't really crumble in the way that feta does. So you kind of have to like chop it up, but still great. And then I used this Greek dressing. It is Primal Kitchen Greek dressing. Super clean ingredients, super good. They make a million different types of dressings, and they also are really good to like marinate chicken, fish, etc. So I get them to do all sorts of stuff, but I just did a really light amount. And then lastly, I topped it with some capers. I've been so into capers lately. I used to eat them all the time when I was little and just been like craving them. So that is that. At this point in the day, I'll usually catch up on like consuming some content. I really try not to let myself be like scrolling through Instagram during the workday besides like for work, but I try not to just be like mindlessly looking at stories and posts and stuff like that. I try to only use it when I have something to post. So during lunch, sometimes I'll like spend a little bit of time on my phone. I will probably do another like little 10-minute meditation just to reset for the day. It worked out perfectly because I did my filming and like forward facing stuff this morning. So now I just need to do a bunch of computer work. So after lunch, I'm just gonna kind of like hunker down. I might go downstairs to our library area. I feel like I focus better in there, so maybe I'll go down there to do the second half of my work. Okay, so I actually have this space to myself for a minute. Sometimes there's 1 or 2 other people in here, but it's usually pretty quiet. So I am going to do some work in, this is like the library in our building. It's a beautiful day out. It's so nice to be able to see that. And I'm sitting by the fire, got my little work outfit on so I can be focused And yeah, just gonna do some like head down laptop work for the next couple of hours. Switched out the coffee for lemon turmeric green tea. So good. Just came back upstairs. I actually already made dinner, but I was starving, so I kind of scarfed it, and Mike was on a call, so I didn't want to be talking. I came back up around 4 o'clock, and basically I'm like useless for work between 3:30 and 6:30, and then I get like a burst. So I usually kind of take like a long break, eat an early dinner, and then I'll probably like shower and wind down, and then I'll actually work again in a little bit. So my productivity tip there would be, if you have the flexibility in your schedule and you know you'll be more productive at certain times of day, don't force yourself to work when you're not gonna be most productive, because it's really just a waste of time. Whereas if you just have like time to bang it out and you are feeling more focused, I think that that's such a better use of your own time and energy, and you'll end up getting more done in the day by actually like respecting those hours. All right, so reporting back now that I've done my skincare. I am getting back to work. Real Housewives in the background. I don't know if this is like productive tip or not. It's like a relaxing situation. So a little sneak peek at the cacti grid for the next couple of weeks, actually through the rest of the month. So basically I'm in Planoly right now, which is the scheduling tool that I use for Instagram. And basically what I do is I pull all of the aesthetic images that I want from Instagram, Pinterest. I give credit, but most of the pictures are just like a curated feed. And then I send off an image of all of these to my virtual assistant, and she helps me write all of the captions. And then we schedule it 2 weeks to a month in advance so that the Cacti Wellness Collective feed always has fresh content going up on the page, so that we always have a presence there, but that I'm not posting like a new grid photo every single day. So I'm loving the spring vibe. It's like this pretty orange situation. And this is gonna be how we transition out of our current neutral vibe. All right, y'all, so I am winding down as Mike takes the dog out so kindly. And I swear the winding down portion of my day is so key to productivity. It requires you to relax, unwind, take a step back. I feel like my lens is all fogged up from pouring that tea. Yeah, it just is like a very, as you can tell, I'm like zenned out. This is my go to bed time. I put my phone on airplane mode and I leave it out here in the kitchen. I go to my room. I'll show you the deal in there. I'm drinking tea, and I drink this tea every night. And it's a combination between the well-rested, my little tea basket, the well-rested tea from Trader Joe's. It's like their bedtime tea, and it is so good. There's spearmint and licorice in it, and it's like kind of sweet, kind of minty, just really good. And then I actually do 2 tea bags, so that, and then I also do the Smooth Move peppermint tea, which it could be a little bit, like a little bit much to do that every night for some people, but for me, I'm used to it, so I don't have like any sort of severe effect. It's just a really nice way to detox, keep everything regular, make me feel comfortable, and it really suits my stomach at nighttime, which I used to always go to bed feeling like bloated and sick, and then waking up feeling like that, which is just horrible. If you know, you know. So this has helped me a lot, I think, combined with the hot water. Anyway, I always wind down with some tea and a big jug of water. I will link this water bottle. This is my absolute favorite. I got it on Amazon, and it's Iron Flask is the brand. And it's like a hydro flask, comes with a straw lid, and the 40 ounce is the size I got. It came with this lid and 2 other lids, and altogether it was like $25. So it's a super good deal, great quality, and I just carry it with me everywhere. And because it has a straw lid, it's super easy to drink out of. So I'm gonna take you guys into my bedroom so you can see the setup, because I keep it so nice and cozy at night. And by the way, it's like 8:30. I usually get in bed between 8:30 and 9:30, and then I sleep around 10. 11 at the very latest, because I do get up at 5 a.m. every morning, and so 6 hours, I've always been someone where I can kind of function that way. So do what works for you. For me, that works, and I can still have a successful day if I get 6 hours or more. We made it into bed. Pip loves to come. Do not scratch, do not scratch. Don't. We just got this bed frame. She can't be doing that. I am in bed. I do have a full nighttime routine on my channel, so I won't go too far into depth because it's pretty much the same as it was when I was in LA. That is the biggest change. My little bedside humidifier, which is so nice. I really have seen such a difference in my skin, especially because it's very dry here in New York. So it's made a huge difference. And then another thing that's changed is I had red light bulbs in the last apartment in the room, and I still do, but now I have this awesome remote. I will link this down below, but I mean, watch. And you can turn it any color you want, which is kind of crazy. It's gonna make me dizzy, but you can make it like a million different colors. But what I mostly use it for is white, and then like dimming. Baby, setting the mood. Change colors. Red is what I turn it to at night, and I do it bright because I read in here. You get the idea. I'm gonna read on my iPad. I have the Kindle app, and that is how I read all of my books. I am a big reader. I've read probably, like, I read like a book a week, I would say, and which for me feels like a lot because it's about I don't know, probably like an hour commitment each night of reading. I'm really into autobiographies of like business people, successful people, as well as self-betterment books, if that makes sense. Not like self-help, but like just books that teach you to think new ways about your life. Right now I'm reading Believe It by Jamie Kern Lima, who is the founder of It Cosmetics. Literally like all of my favorite podcasts that had her on to talk about her new book, so I had to read it, and it's pretty good so far. So that's what I'm doing with the rest of my night. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you gained some productive tips. Not having my phone in the room is so helpful at night, so that's the one I'm gonna leave you with. Just helps you sleep, helps you clear your mind. I get my best ideas while I'm like laying without my phone because there's no distractions. So it really does help me just think clearer, be a more productive person, and enjoy my life a little bit more. I hope that this was helpful to all of you guys. Subscribe, and vloggies and moving vlogs are coming soon. Thank you for watching.